This is what happens when the fourth turning meets fifth-generation warfare.
A commentator, international social media sensation, and former Navy intelligence veteran.
This is Human Events with your host, Jack Posobiec.
Christ is king.
Trump administration planning a new mission to target drug cartels in Mexico. This is all according to 4 current and former U.S. officials familiar with that effort. The operation would include American troops and intelligence officers on the ground striking drug labs and cartel leaders south of the border. This would essentially open a new front in the president's military campaign against cartels.
Let's talk about what we are dealing with here. Radical left Democrats who have shut our government down and held the American people hostage for 32 days in a row. We have air traffic controller shortages all over this country. Half of our nation's major airports are suffering from severe delays as we head into the busiest travel months of the season. We have 500,000 federal workers who are going unpaid. SNAP benefits have expired. Only because of President Trump finding a legal maneuver are our troops continuing to be getting paid. And that's why President Trump has said Republicans need to get tough, they need to get smart, and they need to use this option to get rid of the filibuster, to reopen the government and do right by the American public.
Donald Trump, since I know you're watching, I have 4 words for you. Turn the volume up.
In the nation's largest city, a political earthquake. 34-year-old Democratic Socialist Zoran Mamdani is now the new voice of New York.
In this moment of political darkness, New York will be the light.
Mamdani makes history as the first Muslim mayor.
New York will remain a city of immigrants, a city built by immigrants, powered by immigrants. And as of tonight, led by an immigrant.
Mamdani will be the city's youngest mayor in a century.
I was going through some of the old conversations that I had with Charlie and Charlie's own tweets. Charlie was talking about Zoran Mamdani right up until just about 2 days before Charlie himself was murdered. I found this tweet from him that was just up September 8th, so 2 days before, where Charlie had said that Mamdani, if he wins, will usher in a crime wave, the likes of which New York had not seen since the 1990s. And sadly, I think Charlie is going to be proven correct.
All right, Jack Posobiec here. We are live, Human Events Daily. We're in Phoenix, Arizona. Today is November 5th, 2025, Anno Domini. Folks, I'm going to be very clear with you. Go and look at the results from last night. Not just New York City, not just New Jersey, not just Virginia, but go and look into the actual crosstabs of the vote. And specifically, I want to talk about the Gen Z vote, because that's where this is going. Traditional, old school, legacy Republican candidates did not motivate the base last night. But you know what did? Mamdani and Mamdani-nomics. And this is something that Charlie Kirk understood indelibly. He went on the Tucker Carlson podcast in July of 2025. His last appearance on the Tucker Carlson podcast ever. And what did Charlie warn? He warned that Gen Z is going to swing against Republicans if there is not an economic conditional fix for Gen Z. What does that mean? You have to improve their economic conditions. You have to be able to do this, and do it not, and they will turn to Mamdani. Well, guess what, boys and girls? That's exactly what happened last night. Gen Z, massive swing across the board, and it has to be said. It just has to be said. Traditional candidates, Republican candidates, old school candidates, legacy candidates, Andrew Cuomo, by the way, talk about old school and legacy and all the rest. Crushed. Just got crushed. In fact, even Jason Miyares got crushed last night in Virginia. And what won? Number one issue, not just for Gen Z, but everywhere. Economics. It's the economy, economy, economy. And so I've been tweeting about this. I've been posting stuff. I've been getting it out there. People need to understand this. You need to understand it. Republicans must embrace populism and deliver on populist victories. Legacy GOP candidates and talking points failed last night. The MAGA model is the only way forward, as Trump showed. Cost of living, jobs, debt, housing, economic conditions for young and middle Americans. That means this is what needs to be focused on. It needs to be front and center. Do this or you will get Mamdani. And what did Mamdani do? You heard him last night. He didn't talk about fathers. He didn't talk about America as a country. He didn't talk about people who built this country. No. He talked about the gimme grins. And the Mamdani model is going to be, and by the way, Mamdani got a majority. He got over 50% last night. So this is going to be the new Democrat model going forward. Import as many voters as you can, and then run one of them to go and allocate the things from people who built the country, who built the wealth, and take it from them. It is grievance. It is resentment. The mask went completely off, and you don't have to. I've been sitting here telling you every day he was going to do this. Van Jones even admitted it. He did it himself, by the way, on stage. If you go watch Mamdani's speech, go and watch it. It's so clear. It is so clear. He is targeting you. It's going to be open season on white people. And I'm going to say this. It's very clear. President Trump and the GOP, Trump is exactly right. Get rid of the filibuster. It is time to start governing. Rip it off like a Band-Aid. Rip off the filibuster and get in there, because the Democrats are going to if you don't do it first. So get in there and start putting points on the board. And to Senate Majority Leader Thune and all the rest, you got to get on board. Jack Posobiec, huge show today. We'll be right back.